Overflows.
The solar plexus and the heart chakra. Several times before, I spoke on psychocenters or chakras. It is known that these centers are within the human body as part of psychology along the spinal cord. On the right side of the spine rests Pingala. It is male or sun nerve. Heat and dynamism are its quality. It is connected to the right nostril and activates the sun energy. On the left side of the spine rests Ira, the moon nerve, symbol of calmness and coolness. Connected to the left nostril, this breathing activates the moon energy. Sushumna, the nadi or the vein in the center, runs up to the crown chakra, while the Ila and Pingala, the sun and the moon nerve, run between tailbone and the third eye, carrying sun and moon energy to the third eye center. The psychocenters are along the spine. These are energy vortices. Question arises, does this center exist only within human body or even beyond the human body as part of the existence? We have not spoken of these yet. First, you graduate from the normal master's program. Only then you can start your own research, first under some guidance and then on your own. The solar plexus or celiac plexus is a large cluster of nerves that relay messages from the major organs of the abdomen to the brain. These organs are called visceral organs. These are large bodily organs located within the cavities of the torso. They are also known collectively as viscera and are located within three major body cavities and are important to meditation and to general life functioning. The solar plexus monitors them and makes sure they are functioning correctly and effectively. The solar plexus consists of two secondary nerve bundles called celiac ganglia, which branch off to innervate a large number of visceral organs. The organs innervate the solar plexus include kidney, stomach, liver, pancreas, reproductive organ, spleen, rectum, intestine, and suprarenal glands. The solar plexus is so called because it is the largest nerve cluster or plexus in the body and radiates nerve to many different places like light rays from the sun. It is located behind the stomach and in front of the diaphragm, the muscle below the lungs, like the cardiac plexus above it. The solar plexus is completely unprotected by bone. A blow to the nerve cluster will produce great pain and incapacitation. So it is frequently a target taught to beginners in self-defense techniques. These nerves help keep your abdominal organ functioning properly. Solar plexus is the third chakra, known as Manipur in Sanskrit. It is also known as the power chakra and is located just below the sternum. In man, the Muladhara is male and Swadhisthana is female. In woman, Muladhara is female and Swadhisthana is male, and so on and so forth. In 7 chakras up to the 6th, the duality X remains. The 7th is non-dual. This is beyond the six chakras. This is beyond the six chakras, yet is still within the body. However, it bridges human body consciousness to existential consciousness. There are three pairs inside you, Muladhara and Swadhisthana. This is physical plane, unconscious state. The second, Manipur Anhat, this is the second plane or emotional state or deep sleep state. And lastly, Vishuddha, throat center and third eye center. This is the last plane within human body. It is conscious state. You are in daylight. When energy moves outside, you need a woman or a man outside, and you forget inner man or woman. You have a little glimpse for a moment because the question with woman or a man outside cannot be permanent. It can only be momentary. For a single moment, you can lose yourself into each other. Again, you are thrown back to yourself and thrown back with a vengeance. That is why after each lovemaking, there is a certain frustration. You have failed again. It did not happen the way you wanted it to happen. Yes, you reached to the peak, but before you had even become aware of it, the decline, the fall began. Before the peak was achieved, the valley. When you have experienced inner question, then there is no frustration. You are aware as you are reaching the peak, the ascent, as well as descent when you reach the valley. Such a state comes with question at physical, emotional, and energy levels. Sometimes the experience can happen at one level. Rarely the experience like this happens at all three levels. After such experience, life transforms. Before you had met the woman or a man, and the separation begins. The divorce comes with marriage so fast that it is frustrating. All lovers are frustrated people. They hope much. They hope against their experience. They hope again and again, but nothing can be done. You cannot destroy the law of reality. You have to understand these laws and live life accordingly. The outer meeting can only be momentary, but the inner meeting or union can become eternal. And the higher you move, the more eternal it can become. However, the outer meeting can become the door to inner meeting or union. Remember the inner. Make love to the woman outside or the man outside. But remember the inner. Let your consciousness move inwards. Forget the outer woman or a man completely. In the moment of orgasm, forget the woman or the man completely. Close your eyes and be in, and let it be a moment of meditation. When energy is stirred, do not miss this opportunity. That is the moment when you can have a contact and inner journey. Ordinarily, it is difficult to look within, but in a love moment, some gap, you are not ordinary. In a love moment, you are at your maximum. When orgasm happens, your whole body energy is throbbing with dance, each cell, each fiber, dancing in a rhythm, in a harmony that you don't know in ordinary life. This is the moment. This is the moment of harmony. Use it as a passage inward. While making love, become meditative. Look within. A door opens at that moment. This is the Tantra experience. A door opens in that moment, and Tantra says that you feel happy only because that door opens and something of your inner bliss flows to you. It is not coming from the outside woman and at the same time not coming from the outside man. It is coming from the innermost core. The outer is just an excuse. Tantra does not say that to make love to the outer is sin. It simply says that it is not very far going. It does not condemn it. It accepts its naturalness, but it says that you can use that love wave to go inside. In that moment of thrill, things are not on the earth. You can fly. Your arrow can lead the bow towards the target. You can become a Saraha. If while making love you become meditative and silent, you start looking in, you close your eyes, forget the outer man or a woman, then it happens. Mooladhara, your male center inside, and starts moving towards the female center, the Swadhisthana. And there is a question, there is an intercourse within, the union of inner man and inner woman. Sometimes it happens without your knowing. The map was not available up to now. Now I am giving you the map. Listening to me, one begins to feel as you are going into a state of orgasm. Your whole body starts throbbing, and the experience as if making love to a woman or a man. One becomes very puzzled, naturally so. Then you suddenly lose track of what you were listening to, and the thrill is so much and the joy is so much that you get worried. What is happening? What is this going on inside? This is happening. The Mooladhara is meeting the Swadhisthana. Your male center is meeting with your female center. That is the joy when you move into meditation, when you move into prayer. This is the mechanism of your inner celebration, and the moment Mooladhara and Swadhisthana meet, the energy is released. Just as when you love your man or a woman, energy is released. When Swadhisthana and Mooladhara meet, energy is released. That energy hits the higher center, Manipur, and continues its ascent.